If you got sick tomorrow and couldn't work for months, would your business keep generating revenue or would it grind to a halt? If the answer is it would stop, then I have some bad news. You don't own a business, you have a high stress job. And the only difference between a burnt out entrepreneur and a relaxed CEO is the playbook. And you need to stop keeping the secret sauce in your head and start building a manual that allows ordinary people to produce extraordinary results for you by following a system. Today, we are writing your 4-step freedom manual, and I'm going to show you the exact system I use to document processes in my business so I can finally fire myself from the daily grind. And it is amazing because the overarching question is, if you got hit by a bus today, who would do your job? If you got hit by a bus today, would your company die off, right? SOPs, standard operating procedures, aren't just boring paperwork, but they are so boring. But they don't have to be. And I'm going to show you before the end of this video a quick and easy way to get them documented. A business with documented systems is worth 3 times more than a business that relies on the owner's genius. And so we are moving from I'll do it myself to follow the process. All right. So step number 1 is the video first method. Don't write it, just record it. So you say you're going to write out all of these processes and they are so boring and so hard. So use Loom. Okay. Loom is free. You can go on Loom, you click screen record. You can even have your face in the corner or you don't have to. And then you're going to record Loom next time you run payroll or do billing or whatever it is. And then you can send that to a virtual assistant, your executive assistant, someone on your team, and ask them to document it in a document. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's not that hard. And then we'll talk about where that document goes in just a second. Step number 2 is the anatomy, or what is in the SOP, okay? So there are 3 important things that need to be in your SOP. Number 1 is, when do we do this? So it's every Friday at 9 a.m. or when a client complains. When do we do this? Number 2 is the outcome. What does done look like? So if the client received a refund and then a handwritten note is dropped in the mail, whatever done looks like, you need to have when do we do this? Your trigger. What is the outcome? And then a checklist. No paragraphs, only bullet points. If it's a paragraph, no one's going to read it. You are trying to give regular, ordinary people a copy of this so they can produce extraordinary results for you. Step number 3 is, where does it live? How do you store it and how does someone access it? There are people that say you should use Notion, you should use Trello, you should make a Google site. I have tried so many of those things, and I'm going to tell you, making sure everyone has logins and everyone has access is more pain than it's worth. We have a simple Google document that every document is linked into. And so it is an ongoing work in progress. We are continuing to add in the things that we use on a daily basis. And it's not something that is one and done every single time, right? So it's a living, breathing document that will continue to change as we grow and evolve as a company. And step number 4 is ownership. Who owns each SOP? So if each SOP does not have an owner, then they will become outdated. So assign someone to own every single one of the SOPs, and then it's their job to update it every quarter. So maybe you set a theme week, like the last week of the quarter or the first week of the quarter, and it's like SOP week, and everybody goes into their SOPs and double checks that that's still the current way of operating the business. And then if something gets messed up, we don't blame a person. We blame the SOP and that it needs to be rewritten, that the process needs to be rewritten. Because systems equal sanity. They give predictive reality to those around you and helps calm anxiety and help everyone feel like they know what's going on. And if you are feeling like you are drowning in questions and you can't step away for even a single afternoon from your businesses, your systems are broken. And I can help you build this freedom manual, this playbook for your company. Just click the link in your show notes and we will walk through this together, because systems are the only way to scale without sacrificing your soul and who you are. So let's document that magic so you don't have to be the magician every single day.